Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I have another making over your Sims video. So if you guys haven't seen the first one, definitely go ahead and check it out. I'll link it down in the description and I'll put an I button in the top right hand corner. But if you guys don't know what this is and you haven't seen this before, basically it's where you guys submit Sims to me, base Sims, and I essentially make them over with the custom content that I have in my game, and I kind of see what would suit them and whatnot. So we have 3 Sims again. I think that's going to be kind of the number that I go with when I go to make these Sims. I feel like it's just like a nice number in the video. It doesn't need to be sped up super quickly, so I think this is like a good amount of Sims to do every time I do this, unless I decide to do like 8 Sims one day, but that's probably gonna be a bit too much. But the first Sim we have here is Aria Weber, and this was made by neecxle 488. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to say your name, but I'm so sorry. They actually put a backstory for their Sim, which I want to go ahead and read it, because if you guys put backstories, then I'm gonna start adding them into these videos. So if you want to go ahead and submit a Sim to have me possibly make them over in a video, use the hashtag neecxle on the gallery, and I'll be able to see your Sims on there. And by base, I mean don't upload like a Sim that's fully dressed and everything. It's easier for me if I just have them, you know, kind of in their underwear. And I mean, if it's okay if you have like a default skin or default eyes and it counts as CC, I still check the CC tab, so don't even worry about that. But it's just better if they're just kind of empty, if that makes sense. I kind of have like a blank canvas to work with, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the spiel about how to submit Sims and stuff, but let's go ahead and read the description. So it says, Aria Weber has always wanted to be a friend to everyone that she can, but she has a bit of a snobbish air to her, which is her dismay, and often deters possible friends. She's striving to make it as an activist in the hopes she can finally be heard and have her voice reach all across the world. So that is the story that they have in mind for her, and I wanted to make her kind of a fashion icon in a way. So she can be an activist but also have style to her. I feel like I've been giving my Sims similar styles for a little while now, and it's just because I like them the way that I do it. I don't know how to explain it, but I went for something different with her this time. I wanted to give her the pigtail hair because I thought it looked really good on her, and the original hair color that this Sim did have was the one that she currently has, which is like this pinky purple, and I really like that on her, and the blue eyeshadow. I just really like her outfit. Just, I don't know, it kind of comes together. I wanted to give her some like socks, but it just looked a little awkward. If they were a little bit higher than her boots, then I feel like it would have probably looked a little bit better, but it is what it is, and I wanted to give her that tattoo because I feel like it looks cute when it kind of shows out of the shorts. So yeah. Anyways, moving on to the next Sim, we have Adrian Moon. So this Sim actually is a teen. I kept on going back and forth between teen and young adult just to see if there was a lot of differences between them, which I mean, obviously there is slight differences, like when you become an adult, you gain more muscle and all that, like his body gets a little bit bigger. So I didn't even realize he was a teen when I initially picked him. The other Sim is also a teen, the third one. So yeah, wasn't expecting it, but you know what? Not mad about it. So this Sim was created by dylandaber, I believe is how you say their name. So yeah, I kind of realized after I was working on him that I really didn't use custom content on him except for I think his pants and obviously his skin details and stuff like that. But I thought he was a really cute Sim. I didn't know what I wanted to do as far as like hair. I was having a hard time with hair, so I just kind of gave him a Discovery University hair, which I think still looks good on him. I wanted to give him a beard and all that, but then I kept on thinking about like, he's a teen. And yeah, so he didn't really get much of a beard. I gave him the one that's like, well, initially I gave him the one that is from like Parenthood, which kind of is like, you know, they're starting to get facial hair and whatnot. But I don't know, I kind of liked him without it in the end, so I just took that away. And he came with the brow with the little slit in it, which, by the way, if you guys don't already know, I freaking love the slit in the eyebrow. I don't know why, especially for my male Sims. I feel like I use it quite a lot. I don't know, I just think it looks good. So I could have given him other piercings, but I didn't. I feel like the way that I made him is how I make a lot of my male Sims, kind of like dark, and I don't know if grungy would be the word, but usually, like, if you guys know my male Sim style, it's like gauges and dark clothing, a lot of the time, and I don't know why I love that look so much. It's just, I think it looks good. I mean, this time I didn't actually give him gauges, which is typically the way I would go about making my male Sims. I gave him the Realm of Magic earrings instead, which I seem to like. I think if I were to give any earrings to my male Sims, it's either those or the base game hoops. I think they just look really good on them. And I do have a piece of CC, which is just like one hoop instead of both. You guys have probably seen me use that in the past as well. But initially, and there goes my neighbor again. Oh my god. I'm trying to record this voiceover, but they keep using their stupid dirt bike. Anyways, so the style that I was gonna go for him was gonna be completely opposite of what I usually do, like I said multiple times, but I kind of ended up swaying into that, and I need to like step away from that when it comes to especially teens. I feel like teens I always make kind of dark and rebellious looking. I don't know why. It's not like I have anything towards doing that, like a reason. It just kind of happens naturally. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's just a look that I like, but I kind of like him like full dark. It just looks really nice on him. So that is pretty much Adrian. I kind of tried to mess with the skin details, but I didn't go too crazy. Now this Sim, Jordan Lowell. So again, the two of the Sims that I picked ended up having like full clothing. So I mean, if you do end up uploading a Sim that has a lot of clothes on it, it's okay. I'll probably still end up using them. I prefer like a clean canvas, like I said before. So this Sim, I chose her because she has such an interesting style and face, and I thought it was so cool, and I wanted to try something else. I think what I love about this is I get to see your guys' Sim style, and then I get to kind of play with it and see what I can do with what you guys have created, if that makes sense. And so that's why I've been enjoying making over your Sims. Like, this is the only second video I've done, but the last time I did it, I had so much fun doing it. And so this Sim, when I was looking at her, initially what I thought of is Bratz. I don't know why, but she has the big eyes, big lips, and the kind of like small nose. It's quite rounded, but I think it like suits for Bratz vibes. And technically Brats are supposedly like teens, but they don't necessarily dress like they'd be teens. I mean, I guess teens nowadays like dress however they like anyway, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna make her kind of like a Bratz doll. So she has like extra makeup, and like her lips are already naturally really big. So I wanted to accentuate that even more with one of the alpha lipsticks that I have, or I think it was glosses that I ended up using on her. And so it looks so cool. I actually have thought about making a Bratz Sim in the past. I think it was like sometime last year, because I think there was like a trend going around. I don't know if it was on Tumblr or it was on Instagram. I can't remember, but there was a trend where people were recreating Bratz looks either in the Sims / IRL. And so I was like, that's kind of cool. And I kind of wanted to go ahead and take a stab at it, but I didn't. And so I just realized I say take a stab at it a lot. Like, I don't know. Is that weird? Like, I just thought about that. I say take a stab at blank. I don't know. Maybe it got ingrained in my head because I've played so much Dead by Daylight that I just think of killers and stabbing, and I just say take a stab at it. So I don't know. Is that like a normal thing people say? Now I'm thinking like that's not normal. Is it normal? Anyways, I don't know. We're gonna just sidetrack away from that. But I completely forgot to say who made this Sim. It was by gootagoose. So the hair that I ended up using on her is a hair that I've wanted to use on a Sim for such a long time. I feel like I've only used it once before, and it was on a current household that I made like a few years ago. And I don't think I've ever used it in another creative Sim before, or even in a series or anything. But I remember like I found this hair through Christina or Life Simmer. This was like a few years ago when she came back and like did a live stream in Creative Sim, and she was showing her Sim self. And I saw this hair and I was like, oh my god, I need this. Because I at that point, I think I just got into using a lot more Max's Match CC, so I literally like tried to watch back that stream and find the little thumbnail and see what it said and who was by. Or I think maybe I Google searched it, or I don't remember what it was, but it was a process to find this hair, to say the least. So I was really happy that I got it, and I've had it in my game ever since, but haven't really used it all that much. I'm pretty sure I've put it on Sims in the past, in Creative Sims, to see if it would look good on them, but I just felt like it gave me very Bratz vibes, so I just gave it to Miss Jordan. And what else did I want to say about her? Oh yeah, her outfit. So I definitely wanted to give her kind of like a classic Bratz girl outfit. I feel like the outfits that they wear is very like 2000s, because I don't even think they produce Bratz dolls or like make new Bratz dolls. Do they? I don't know. I haven't kept up with Bratz in such a long time. I remember like when I was a kid, I got like this New Year's Eve special Bratz doll and I was so excited. I used to have so many of them. The only thing that was always weird to me is that like you could take off their feet, like detach them to change out their shoes. But yeah, regardless of the point, Bratz were always fashion icons and I love them. But these shoes actually could have been platformed kind of like the Bratz ones, but I don't have the slider in my game to do that. So they're kind of just, you know, kind of low heels. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope to do more of these soon because I've had a lot of fun doing it. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye guys.